Hi guys. Here's some canvas, babies. It's a 24 by 36. I'm using basic pink. Oh gosh, of course it wants to do that. Because I'm going to try to tighten that a little bit. And I'm going to try to scooch it like this. I barely get that 24 by 36 in there. Okay, I'm cranking on some light for you so there's less shadow. I'm going to do basic colors, all right? I'm doing black, red, green, yellow, white, and blue. I'm going to use Floetrol. Floetrol. I don't even know if I spell that right. You can tape the sides of the, I got some frog tape. I gotta tell you, that blue tape, frog tape, all the same. Get the cheapest tape you can. If you want to tape your sides first, you can. Not necessary. You can always go over the paint. This is going to be the cup that I'm going to mix my white in because I'm doing a 24 by 36. All right. Oh, now see, so it's going to be funky when I stick my arm in there like that. I'm going to mix the paints in front of y'all so that you can see from beginning to end. If you don't want to see the mixing part right now, come back in a little while. It's a long process, okay? The actual painting doesn't take that long. It's all the preparation, right? Just like when you're painting your house, man. You gotta tape it all off and do all that stuff. And, you know, put your drop cloth down and everything. But I decided I was just gonna do the actual painting, and then I thought, you know what, I really want to be able to help beginners and people that are just starting. So I put a lot of stuff in the information in the description, and I'm going to do a real easy one tonight that just about everybody can do. I think you can do it. I like it, and I love the look of it, and it's fairly easy. I apologize if there's some shadow. I am usually on a different table. But what I did was I cleaned off this other table that had a bunch of stuff on, and I decided to use this because I've got another painting drawing. So I get these sticks at Home Depot. Let me show you if I can. My back's already starting to hurt me because I've been standing for so long. So I got to move slow because I'm old, you guys. I'm an old lady. I don't have the thing. But I get them at Home Depot in the paint department. I think you get 100 or 50 of them for like $1.30 or $1.48 or something. So use these. If you're really broke and you have to buy those skinny sticks at the dollar store, it's okay, but it's not that much more to a Home Depot or maybe even Lowe's. But these are better to check how much your paints are running, okay? So I still have this bad boy wrapped. If you go to Michael's and try to buy this, they're going to want to charge you like 60 bucks in the store. So what you can do when you save up some money and you're ready, or even if you're ready now, you go to the Pro. So if you're online, you want to go all the way down to the bottom into the Pro department. Then you can find these, and you'll have to buy 2 to 4 a piece. I mean, together in a bundle. But you'll buy them at a discount. And then once or twice a year, they'll have a major sale on these things. And I want to say I got these. It was like on the stock. I don't remember when it was, but it's in the last 6 months. I got these things for like 20 bucks a piece. And they only had 11. And you had to buy them, I think, in the store. I don't know. They were doing some kind of special sale. This is before the holidays. They had 11 in the store that's close to me, and I bought all 11 of them. So it was a killer deal because these are 1.5 inches. As you can see, it's 1.5 inches. So this is the professional board. I'm going to show you what I do with that, but what we're going to do first, y'all, is we're going to mix the paints. So if you already know about all that, I don't know, you might want to just come back around. This is going to take a while. This takes a long time. These paints, let me just tell you, I buy this Artist Loft white. This is what I use for my flood. This is what I use as a background on all my paintings. It's $9.99 for this. Of course, I'm mixing it with water, and I'm mixing it with the flood or with the glue and water, whichever you're going to do. This is a lot cheaper than if I was to buy Liquitex in white, okay? So, and this works fine for me. In my opinion, so I also got these, they were on, when they were on sale. And I want to do primary colors. I've had these for a while. It looks like it's discolored or something, but I think it'll be fine. So I've got this blue, which, you know, normally I'd be like, I don't know. But I've done something with these colors before. It looks great. It's bright yellow. And then I don't have red, so I'll be using my own red. This is deep red. Primary red looks really pink to me. I do want to have black in it. This is ivory black. You can use Mars black, any black. I don't care. You're going to have your favorite black, though. And then I love this color. This color's called light olive green. So I think it'll look good with that. So we're going to mix these colors up, but my big one has to be the white. Let me get my water. I'm going to get my step stool over here because my chair's not going to fit. Let me just get that because I need to sit down because I have been standing for a while and my back is hurting me. I tell you, this aging thing is not for the weak. For the weak or faint of heart. Is that what they say? It's not for the faint of heart. Okay, so I think I have enough of those now. I'm going to get some bigger cups. We're mixing my other colors. So a lot of times I'm not doing a big giant canvas like that. So I'll use smaller cups, you know. But because I'm going to do this big canvas, I'm going to, oh my God, tight squeeze here. I'm in a bedroom. My son and his girlfriend moved out. I converted this to my paint room. My other son has moved back. He's here, but I have 3 bedrooms here, so we're good. So then I'm going to use this, and I want to say these are 8 ounces or 10 ounce cups. I'm going to need a lot of paint because I have a big canvas. You don't need as much. I don't know how much you need, though. Oh, I need to get the water now. I got to get up again. Let me get my water. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a nice night. I've been really sick, you guys, since, since before Christmas. I'm damn sick of being sick. So I just got distilled water, and I got this at, you know, the grocery store for whatever, $1 or something. You don't have to use distilled water. You don't have to have a jug of water. I like to have it because then I can have it with all my stuff. It's just easy for me, okay? So let's do some mixing. I cleaned this out. I could do the whole measurement thing with you guys. I do a video on that. I gotta tell you, I'm patient in some ways, and in some ways I'm very much not patient. So I'll tell you what I'm doing here. What is this? Is this the mLs? This is the mLs. Let's get the cups. Anybody who's in another place does mLs. I'm in America, I'm gonna do cups. So let's just see what I do, because I don't normally measure it, I just do it. But I need a lot. I'm gonna need almost this whole thing. So I'm gonna put like that much flood in it. That's a hell of a lot of flood. I put 2 cups in there, okay? I'm probably gonna put it close to a cup of this in, but it don't need to. So depending on the paint, people will tell you 1 part paint, 4 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol. What matters with that is the integrity of your paint or the pigment in your paint. Okay, that's what matters with this, because like if I was using craft paint, I'd have to do a lot more, right? And if I'm using Liquitex, I might have to do less. So the more, what do they call it? Viscosity. I don't know all these fancy words for the paints, okay? I don't even understand all this stuff. We're like this one, see, it's got the square all filled in. Some of them won't, which means that like some paints will cover up other paints. Some paints will show through. Some are translucent. Some are transparent. And I don't know, you guys. Let me tell you what. I haven't figured that out. To me, that's as confusing as trying to figure out how to use a camera with the aperture and the shutter speed and all that crap. I don't know. I don't know. I really need like a one-on-one lesson for all that stuff. But I figured out how to paint, so, you know, I think I can help you get started. And hopefully I can. I gotta stay hydrated. Okay, so Artist Loft is Michael's brand. I'm just gonna pour this in here. Bloppity bloopity bloopity blop. Boop, boop, boop. I think I'm gonna put about that much in it. We're gonna stir it all up. So how much is that? I had 2 cups of the Flood. Now I'm at 3 cups. So I added a cup. If you want to use these big sticks, don't use the little sticks. You need the big sticks so you can see how the flow is, okay? Now we're just gonna stir. This takes time and patience. You won't need this much. And if you have a container, you can put it in. Like if you find a container at the dollar store like this with a lid, get that, because then you can have your paint mixed up. You know, and if your paint's all mixed up, that's awesome. The perfect way to do it is to mix your paint a few hours before you do your painting, but I'm not doing that tonight. Or mix them and wait till the next day. But I just want to do it all at once. I stayed home sick from work today. Just don't have any energy. I've been sick, you guys, since before Christmas. I was so sick, and I love like to decorate for the holidays and stuff, and I didn't have it in me to wrap my kids as presents, and I put them all in a big black glad garbage bag. And they couldn't tell what it was. That was kind of cool, because it was just a bunch of stuff in a big old bag, right? They couldn't tell what was in there. And then I thought, you know what? I am going to disguise my laziness as being environmentally friendly. And I am going to find a big velvet red bag like what Santa throws over his shoulder, and I'm going to start putting everybody's presents in there. And then they won't be wrapped, and then I'll just whip them out of the bag and hand it to them. And I'll be like, well, you know, I'm really trying to, you know, not fill the landfills. When the reality is, you know, I'm getting tired, man. Getting tired, man. I don't have time for this. I'm still working full time. All right, so now this looks like it mixed up pretty good. So let's see what the consistency is without adding any water. All right, I'm left-handed, but because I got the camera over here, I feel like I got to do this with my right hand. Well, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. See how thick that is? That's not going to move or glide around real well on your canvas. So we're going to need to thin it out. Now, we don't want it so thin that it's like, you know, like water, like, hey, we just turned this into a water paint, you know, what do they call it? Watercolors? You know, you don't want it that thin. But you're going to need it to move. So see, you got blobs. So we're going to thin it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to thin it out little by little. So we're going to add a little water. We'll just do a little bit at a time, okay? So there's that much. Can you see down in there? I hope you can. I can't really see. I'm going to do it this way just because it's easier for me. And I've got it in the center here, so hopefully you guys can see it good. Okay, still real thick. Let's add more. Don't forget where you put your lid to your water. You smoke weed or you're drinking, just remember where you put your stuff. I don't feel like I gotta say that. Public service announcement. Okay, send it up a little, and you'll feel it. You're going to be able to feel it with your stick. And the more, and you might be like, oh, I don't know. Well, let me just tell you, the more you do it, the more you're going to be able to feel it. So you don't need to do this much, of course, if you're going to start with smaller canvases. If you're just starting, start with smaller canvases. The big canvases are going to be intimidating, but boy, when you get there, they're so fun. Okay, so now you're going to see that it's starting to thin a little bit. See the difference? But it's still very thick. So we're still going to thin it out because we want it to move. Remember, when you're doing paint pours, they'll say you're going to flood your canvas, or you're going to move your paint, or you want it to flow. So we have to thin everything out so that it will flow. And I might be able to even tell you, we can probably figure out how much water I added. This will be interesting doing it in this cup. And you can scrape your stick as you go. But you want to make sure that, you get in the bottom of it. You can also do a test. So if you have like a piece of cardboard or even a piece of paper, let's say you have a smaller one, so you have smaller cups. Maybe you have your white in here. You can take your little stick and just go boop and just put a little drop down on a piece of cardboard of each one of your colors, and then lift it up for like 5 seconds and see how your colors run down. You want them to be close, you know what I mean? But if there's this big discrepancy, like one's here, 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 and one's way up here, then you know, okay, I need to add water to that one. That's one way to check it out. Tammy Henderson, I think is her name. She does all kinds of crafts and art and painting and works with embellishments and stuff. I think you can download something from her website, even like print off paper that shows you where to put the paints and lift it up if you want. I'm too impatient and lazy for that, so I just get like a piece of cardboard or something and do it on there. Like I could do it on the back of that thing that's at the top of the, the top of the painting, or the top of the canvas, and that canvas is by Artist Loft. And it says it's a gallery wrapped heavy duty canvas. It's a number 3, level 3, whatever that means. But when I first started, I was just buying like a pack of them, and I have a pack over here where you can get like a pack for $12.99. You can get different sizes. Okay. All right, let's see how it's doing. Better. See that? I am notorious for making my paints too thick. Some people might be notorious for making their paints too thin. I make my paints too thick. I feel like I need just a little bit more thinness. I don't want it too thin, but all right, this is probably going to do it. Let's go. Oops. I'm a little sloppy. Oh, I didn't get my paper towels. I told you guys to have paper towels. I'm going to grab them. I normally like to play music, but I can't do that on YouTube because I'll get, what do you call it? I won't get a strike, but I'll get a copyright claim, which means, like, let's say, for example, if I want to play music by Post Malone or the Bee Gees or whatever, anybody. And then my video starts, I'm not monetized right now, but if I do get monetized and my video was making money, all that money would go to the person whose music I used. So, can't do it. There is copyright-free music, but normally I just like to listen to my iTunes, so I don't do it. Okay, let's see. Maybe just a little bit more. This is the most time-consuming part, and for me, this is was the hardest thing for me to get. Now, I have a friend who's new at fluid art, and she's learning really fast. But she said it's just because she's got me with her. Like, I tell her, feel this. But what I do is I encourage her to feel to feel the paint when she's stirring it. How does it feel? Because you can tell when your paints, and you can tell when your paints are too thin. Now, if you make them too thin, just add some flood. If you do have some glue on hand and you make them too thin, you can always add a little bit of glue. That'll thicken it up fast. So, you know, you could have that problem. I've always made my paints too thick. It's taken me a long time to get to a place where I thin them out well. Okay. So we're gonna go with this because of the application that I'm doing. If I was doing a Dutch pour, it'd have to be thinner. It's almost water-like with a Dutch pour. What I'm gonna do here, I think, it might need a little bit more thinness, but let's move on. Let's move on. So now we're gonna take this cup here. I'm just gonna make sure it's cleaned out. Okay, I don't put my paints in first. I always put a little Floetrol in first, okay? Oh, let me see. How much do I have up here? Where's the line? It's like right there. It's like right here. So I did 2 cups of Floetrol. I did a cup of paint, and I did about 2/3 cup of water. I won't be able to remember that, so write it down. I did 2 cups of Floetrol, cup of paint, and 2/3 cup of water for a big flow. And we might add more. Okay, we might add more. So now we're going to do some yellow. Give it a nice little squeeze like that. $9.99. If you see some of my other videos, you'll see my cupboard. It's like a bookshelf cupboard. I have so many paints. Like, I'll be like, don't buy any more paints, but then I buy more paints. It's addictive. Buying paints is addictive. Okay, that's looking pretty. Isn't that a pretty color? It's gonna look so good with these colors. I know it almost seems boring. Only reason why I tried it was because I saw it, and then I did a painting and I loved it. And I gave it to a client who, I work in mental health, and I had a client who finally got his own apartment, and he got his son back, and he got off of hard drugs. And I gave him the painting. I loved it. It was a little bit small. It was smaller than the one I have here, but it was a good size. It was 1 foot by 3 feet maybe. And I gave it to him to have in his apartment. Okay, so that's looking good. I might add a little more Floetrol here, because I think I'm going to need almost an entire cup of each of these colors. I could be wrong, but the last thing you want to do is you want to have more paint as opposed to not enough paint. And you'll know that you need more paint if your color starts to look too light for you, too washed out. I'm okay with the paint looking this color. It seems like it might be a little bit lighter, but I'm okay with that for this application, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, see how it looks. I can't see it, but I'm sure you guys can see it. I can feel it. It's gonna need some water. I think I might need a little more flood. A little more, just a little more. And a little more paint. But I'm gonna go ahead and mix the flood first. This is such a big canvas. I think I'm gonna need full cups for sure of all these colors. For sure. Okay. I can't see you guys. I'm underneath you guys. Hope you guys can't see me, because I stayed home sick today. I'm in my pajamas still, or what I slept in, I should say. Okay, let's see. Maybe just a little more color. Good. My friend that's pretty new to painting, Tori, I painted with her on Saturday. So you could look at that video if you want to. We did a live. She's getting ready to start a channel. What was I gonna say about her? What was I gonna say about that? Left my brain. Sorry. Something about the paints. Her paints were thinner than what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so that's pretty thick. So let's start adding some water. So you see I'm about to here. I'm about to here. So I'm gonna start adding water. So I'm probably gonna have that much water in it to thin it out. And that'll probably be enough. As long as I get it up to here, probably be enough. But she had more paints. She had a lot of negative space, so we're gonna have some negative space in this. And just always add your water and your Floetrol little by little, okay? And I quit vaping, you guys. For anybody that knows me, where's my little vapey vape? Where's my little things? I'm doing these nicotine mints. I had to quit vaping, which is good, right? Quit smoking, quit vaping. I got my youngest son to quit smoking. He's doing these other things, but I'm doing the other things too. But Nicorette lozenges, and I got these from Walmart. So I got 4 bottles of 27 each for like $17.99. They just look like this are little mints. So it's not the nicotine that'll kill you. It's inhaling it into your lungs and all the chemicals that they put into it. Public service announcement. So I do miss the inhale part, but that's just because they put a bunch of chemicals in there, and I'll tell you, it'll kill you. And I had, my lungs were so bad, I had to be put on steroids and antibiotics, so yeah, not worth it. I'm not ready to die yet. I don't think my kids are ready for me to die yet. Okay. Okay, I feel that's getting thin. Don't know if it's going to be enough. This is going to be a long video, but you know, you can follow along. I mean, maybe not tonight because you don't have the, you know, the all the products, but you could watch it again. You could go get all the products that you need. It's in the description. This is looking pretty good, but we need more. I want just a little more. See if we can thin this out a little bit with the flood. This is 1 gallon. I used to be able to get a gallon of glue, Elmer's school glue or just Elmer's glue for $10 a few years ago. Everything's gone up. This went up too. This used to be $15. I want to say it's 20 or 22. I don't know how much the glue is. You can get a strainer for this. Of course, when it's new, it's pretty fluid. But it will get clumpy and like a flood booger, like a gooey, gross clump that'll come out, and then you want to fish those out when you get one into your paints. People use this when painters use this when they're painting houses because it makes the paint go further. So then saves you a lot of money if you're buying like a big old expensive, you know, gallon of paint to paint your house. This just stretches the paint. Okay, scrape the sides. Let's add a little water. Let me take a look. Little thick. Let's add a little water. You know, go have dinner, take a shower, come back. I'll probably be done. I'll probably be done mixing the paints by then. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Got the white. Do we have the yellow? This is the longest process right here. And I think this yellow, it looks pretty good. We're going to test it all after I get done. Okay, yellow. It looks good. All right, let's do blue. Okay, flood. This has had a lot of flood, so we know we're going to need a lot. And this blue is called blue. Just blue. It's just called blue. And let's just, boom. Do that. Let's mix it. Scrape the bottom. With some of these cups, sometimes you can't get all this stuff down in here, but get it as good as you can. Okay, we're mixing it. It's kind of cool seeing the sides, but if you see a lot of white like that, you want to scrape it and keep mixing. Okay, like that. Scrape it, and keep mixing it. Okay, there we go. We're scraping and we're mixing, babies. And I'm not talking about music. Okay. So these are, we're doing like basically primary colors, except for the green is not primary. All right, and then we have a nice and thick, see that? So now we're gonna add some more. What's going on there? Excited. Don't ever buy tempura paint, okay? You can buy paints that are already mixed. But you still might have to thin them out a little bit, but it will save you time. But you'll pay a little more for our pre-mixed paints. But you can buy paints that are already pre-mixed. So if you have the money to do that, that's a good way to start. And then you don't have to mix it up. Especially if you don't have a lot of time or you don't want to spend the time. Me mixing paint's probably the most arm exercise I get, you know, ever since COVID. I haven't been working out. I need to get back to the gym. I have not been working out since COVID. I'll tell you, I feel it big time, and my body shows it too. But I just can't beat myself up after over it. I don't have the energy I used to have, you know. All that changes as we age. All right. I'm taking that away so I can look at it close up. Scrape your stick. Still a little thick. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to use this hand. Still a little thick. See it? Still a little thick. I hope you can see it. Let's add a little more water. But we just want to add water a little bit at a time. All right, this ought to do it. Okay, good. We've got 3 colors. We've got 3 to go. You guys are going to be like, hell, I got to go to bed and watch that. You can always come back. I'm not going to timestamp it, though. I'm just going to post it, and then, you know, you can just get to where you want to see it. But I just felt like I should do the whole process because if somebody, when I was learning, I really liked, it gives me comfort just to really, like, follow step by step with somebody. If I'm spending the money on this stuff. Okay, this is looking good. Let's see. Maybe a little more water. All right. I want these paints to hold their own. You know, they might mix a little bit. I don't want them to blend a lot. You know, if I was doing a Dutch pour, I'd want them to all blend together. You know what I mean? As I blew them out, like fan out together and be layered. And I want these to kind of hold their own a little bit with the application I'm going to do. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, this is looking good to me, and it feels pretty good. But like I said, I do tend to make my paints a little thick. There you go. That's this one. Okay, let's move to the next one. All right. Okay, next cup. Get the flood. Pour it in. Okay, I want that much flood. Okay, gonna do the red. This is a new one. So got a little seal. See? Boop, boop. I just bought this. This is not called primary red. It's called deep red. Primary red to me looks, now see, that looks like red to me. Primary red looks like almost like a pink to me. So I prefer the deep red. That might be enough. Okay, this is Artist Loft. Acrylic, 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 deep red. Academic level, level 1. Most affordable one that they have. Okay? All right, let's spin it in there and see what happens. Maybe not quite enough. You want a lighter color though, see? You don't have to put as much in if you want to make your color lighter. But you really got to make sure you're mixing it good. See that right there? It means I haven't mixed it all in. That's what that means. Okay? But we don't really have enough. I didn't put enough in. Still, ooh, pretty pink color. Isn't that pretty? But I don't want pink. I want it to be red. Let's add some more. Give it another squeeze, just like that. Okay? See it in there? Okay, let's mix that in and see what happens. I'm gonna look at it for a minute, you guys. Yeah, look at how light it is. That's the thing about these reds. They look so pink. So I'm gonna have to add more. Probably would do better. So this was a level 1. Probably better to buy your reds, in my opinion, at a higher level, at a more intensive color. Okay, and maybe add a little. Let's see if I have some red and golden. I do have golden. Let's see if I have red in that. Where's my golden? Golden is a great brand to use. I don't know if I have red by them. Where's my little 6-pack of my Goldens? Where did I put them? Where did I put you, babies, huh? Where did I put you guys? Oh, there's the Masters ones. I was like, where did I put you guys, huh? Maybe I'll add a little bit of this crimson red. Huh. Well, that's weird that I don't see it. Okay. So I have this brick red here. See that? I think I'll add a little of that in here. This is by Master's Touch, which is from Hobby Lobby. I have a Hobby Lobby right by me. So, let's see, that's a brick red. So that should deepen it up a little bit. Excuse me. Scrape the stick. See? It's still blending in there. See that? See it on the edge. It's just bringing some little bit darker red into that. Okay. It's like a class, you guys. Real time, but I'm not charging you for it. Okay. There are people out there that'll charge you for this stuff. They won't give you all the information, just some of it. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. Not quite as dark, but I think it's red enough for me. Okay? It looks red enough for me. So now, I'm going to take this baby and put it back. Oh, there they are. I found them. I found my goldens. Do I have a red and a golden, or is that a magenta? This magenta. I might not have red and a golden. I found these little babies. No. We have a beautiful blue. Yeah. I didn't get a red with that 6-pack. Little goldens. Golden is great. It's expensive, but it is really, you can get them in a liquid, like a liquid form. It just has so much great pigment. Okay, let's add our water. I think we're okay on the color there. So let's add some water into here. So I've got about this much paint. Let's put a little water in. That's good. Mix it all in. We're scraping the sides. See how you don't see any white? That's how you know that you've mixed it really good. You don't want to see a bunch of white coming up. You want to see true color on the sides of your cup. Oops, shit. Before you spill it all over the, oh, it didn't spill. Okay, good save. Good save on that one. Okay. If you like it, give me a thumbs up because it will push my video out there to other people. Helps with the algorithm. If you don't like it and you just watch it, then YouTube figures, you know, she just don't have good content, man. Nobody liked it. We're not going to show that to anybody else. It's going to be a long time to grow this channel. Okay, let's see how this looks. So any help is greatly appreciated. This might be good. I feel like I need just a little more water. But I feel like it's there. We're almost there. Let's just add a little more. It's better to go with less than more because if you put too much water in and you thin it out too much, then you got to add some Floetrol. You might have to add some color. So just be patient and go a little at a time, okay, when it comes to the water. But do the Floetrol, then do the paint, and then do the water. That's how I do it. I used to stick the paint in the bottom of the cup because I didn't know, and then it just gets all stuck and nasty. So just don't put the paint in first. It'll save you some aggravation and money. Okay, this is probably pretty good. Let me take a look myself. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be some adjusting, but let's just keep moving. It's looking pretty good. It's feeling pretty good. All right, so that's going to go over here with the red. Boom, boom. Okay, we just have black and green left. Yay, we're almost there. And we can make some magic happen. Let's add some flood. Okay, I got a good amount of flood. See that? I'm probably 4-to-1 ratio kind of a person. Let's add a little more flood. But if I'm using craft paints, I might be 2-to-1 or 1-to-1. If I'm using those craft paints from Walmart, they don't have as much pigment. Now this green is just gonna look super frickin' duper. This is a Liquitex, I believe. Liquitex is gonna have more pigment than the Artist Loft. Liquitex is gonna be a better paint. Won't require quite as much, okay? A little more money. Let's see how this works. Get these out of the way so you can see me stirring it up. You know, I should check and make sure I'm still alive, because my fear is always that I'll go through all this and I'll be like, oh my God, my live ended. Let me just check and make sure I'm still flowing, babies. Still going good. We'll get this, I'll bring this back closer when I start to paint, okay? Oh, a couple people in here. 2 people are in here. Hey, hey, 1 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, looking a little dark, isn't it? We're gonna have to try to figure that out before I, looks dark to me. It's because I don't have a lamp over here, but I'm not gonna be able to because this is a big old canvas, all right? All right. So thanks for being here, whoever's here. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good night. Oh God, I love this color. Is this like the coolest color or what? What's this color called again? Light olive green. I freaking love this green. I love green, but I love this green. It's a little light for avocado, but it is cool. Isn't that just a cool freaking color? That color just says, let's have some fun. Yeah, that's a fun color right there. That is not a boring color. That's a happy color. All right. It's a happy color. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, I gotta look myself. Blends nice, very nice. So see, I could probably even add just a little more Floetrol. Like that. Get it on in there. So see, I didn't have to add, I probably added less of this paint than the Artist Loft. So you pay a little more, but you get a little more, whatever they call it. You know, you've got a little more pigment in there. It's all relative to the pigment. And you get golden, man, and you just need like a couple drops, like drop, drop, drop. And then you got it with your Floetrol. But you could pay $20 for a little tiny bottle, or $15 or $12, you know. So do what's in your budget to start. And then when you feel confident and you're ready, you start to venture out and try some other paints. And always buy them on sale. So let me tell you, go to Jerry's Artorama. That sounds funny, but they got great deals, and it's free shipping. And it's always different. Usually if you spend $59 or something, it's free shipping, but they'll have great sales. They'll have great sales on Golden. They'll have great sales on Liquitex. Not Artist Loft, because Artist Loft belongs to Michaels. But like Liquitex, they'll have great sales. So like, and then Michaels will have this. It'll be buy one, get one 50% off. But if you shop on Jerry's Artorama, they might have these 50% off, run a sale, and I'll tell you, they'll sell fast too. They'll do it on the weekends, or discontinued colors, or maybe they're just trying to get rid of some product because they're going to order more. So, you know, they may, and they'll have colors that you won't normally see at Michael's too. So then they might have some different colors that, that you're like, oh, I don't have that color. Let's get that color. And then you may be attracted to a color and then find out, oh my God, I got 4 tubes of that same color. That's happened to me. That happens to me a lot. Okay, I think this is good. So we're ready to add water. Let's add some water. A little bit. Not that much. Mix it, and we'll add more. Just easier to mix it if you do a little bit at a time. Okay. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, isn't it? It is. I went to a Galentine's party, and we had a really good time. And then we did do a thing you could participate in at work. But I didn't go to work today. I just don't feel good, so I'll find out who is my secret Valentine. Like, I already gave my secret Valentine their stuff yesterday just because I get so excited that I want them to have it as soon as I bring it to work. And I took it to work yesterday because I was afraid I would forget it. I'm a little forgetful. And they liked what I got them. So, I have no idea who has me. It was one of my friends, though, I think, because there were some private conversations. I was feeling kind of left out, but I think it was kind of more like, what am I going to get her, or this is what I'm going to get her, or what do you think, maybe. But we'll see. for the Galentine's, me and the person that I got, we had each other. So everybody went through this whole thing. So it was like one person started and they gave them a gift, and that person gave the other person a gift, and that person gave the other person a gift. Then they were all done. And me and her were sitting across from each other, and we were like, they were like, who hasn't gone? And we were like, we haven't. And then we realized, oh, we got each other. That was funny. It was fun. So all of you in love and in relationships, I hope that you, when you watch this, you're probably doing other things right now. When you watch this, I hope that you had a nice romantic time together. And guys, if you're in a relationship, women like that. We like that romance. So we like romance like you guys like sex. So just remember that. Lovemaking doesn't start that night. It starts in the morning, and how you treat your woman. Good lovemaking will take place at night, but men, or I'm being sexist right now, or whoever, partners, just know it starts with kindness in the morning and sweetness and all that stuff, right? Can't act like a jerk and then expect somebody to be in the mood in the evening. I mean, you can, but it's not going to get you far. Not going to get you a lifetime, that's for damn sure. But maybe you don't want that. And the last guy that I dated didn't want that. In fact, I realized he's seen somebody else when in COVID he was like, oh, I just hate COVID because I can't go anywhere and everything. I was like, well, it doesn't matter. We're hanging out. And I thought about it, and then I realized later, oh, he's seeing other people, and he can't see whoever it is he wants to see, who he's in a relationship with now, who is, I think, living in another state. Pretty sure that was already going on. I didn't know. So, you know, I'm going to stick to my painting. I don't have the energy for bullshit. I just don't have it, ladies. I don't know about you all. I've already had my children. I'd just rather hang out with my friends and do my thing. I'm not going to take care of somebody who's got the wandering eye or doesn't think I'm awesome or wonderful. I forget that. Forget it. That's so hurtful. You know what I mean? Like, who's got time for a heartbreak? I sure don't. Not me. No time for it, babies. No time. Can I get an amen, ladies? Type in amen. Okay, that's good. That's good on that one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, ladies, don't you love it? Don't you love it when you're seeing somebody and they tell you I'm not seeing anybody else? But they got a female's necklace on their headboard or bracelet or some shit. I'm not seeing anybody else. Really? Well, I didn't know you liked female jewelry. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Like, all right. I get that in your 20s. I don't get that after 40. I don't get that bullshit after 40. Okay, no. No. And any man that wants you to see that leaves it out, wants you to see that, that's a jerk. I mean, that's somebody that's got some issues, okay? You aren't going to fix that. You aren't going to fix that, honey. Don't get stuck on that. Okay, last color, black. Woohoo! It's going to look good with the black. We don't need a ton of, well, maybe we do. I don't know. Oh my God, I put a lot of flood in there. Let's see. Now this is a Liquitex. This is ivory black because it was on sale. I usually get Mars black, but ivory black's on sale. Honey, I'm buying ivory black. I probably got this from Jerry's Artorama. More than likely is where I got it. Oh, what? Oh, why are you stuck? Why are you doing that to me? Come, what? Oh, all of a sudden it's like got constipated. What's wrong? Why are you having a hard time coming out? Well, let's mix it and see what happens. You can always take this off, I think. Or maybe this one doesn't come off, but you can always take this part off if it's not cooperating, if your paint's not cooperating. Let's see what happens. Looking grayish, it's not enough. But let's mix it in. Let's mix it in and see where we're at. So that's another thing you can do too with the flood. Like if you don't want to buy gray, just use a little bit of black in with your flood, and then you can get a gray. See that? You don't have to buy the exact color. And then there's people you can watch on YouTube that will also show you, hey, mix this color with this color and it makes this color. So, and you can do that. And then another thing you can do as you move on is you can literally make your own colors, which I love to do when I'm painting abstracts. I love to mix and make my own colors. And then nobody can replicate it if it's my own color, right? That's your color that you made. So that can really bring some specialty, you know, some specialness into your art. Okay, so we're gonna need more. So as you can see, it's gray. I want black. Why is it being funky like that? Looks like there's something in the way. I feel like it's gonna blop out. I'll just go like this. I'm gonna go like this. Let's get this in there. There. Now it's flowing a little bit better. Oh shit, did you see all that? Oh my God. Did you see all that come out? It's gonna be really black now. Excuse me. It's definitely gonna be black now. Let's get that mixed in. Scrape it. Scrape it. See all that on there? I'm gonna have a lot of, I might have to take some out and put it in a little cup because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room for my water. Because I just squirted so much in there. Oh my gosh. This is the last color though, you guys, so then we're gonna prepare the canvas. Yay, we're just about there. Okay, mix it, mix it, mix it, stir it, scrape it, scrape it, scrape it, scrape it around, scrape it around. It's still looking gray. So maybe Mars Black isn't like a true black. I really like a black. Oh, let's see if I have black in my golden. Yeah, because that's like a deep gray. Let me see if I have some black in my golden. I might. Do I? Where did I find it? There it is. Do I have black over here? I have black. Oh, I do. This is carbon black. So I bought a set of 6 of these a couple of years ago. This is liquid. This is called carbon black. I love golden. These are awesome. So I'm gonna get that off of there. You can even see the difference. See, that is like a deep gray. See how that's more black? See that? Let's add a couple drops in there. That'll fix it. Get that thing off the top. Stuck on there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5.5. Let's see how that works. Now you're going to remember this is like what? 10, 12 ounces. You're going to see a difference. It's getting there. Might need a little more. Yep, it still looks very gray. Let's add some more. Big old bubble. What the hell's going on there? Get out. It's just almost gone. I've used a lot of it. So put like another 5 or 6 in there. Might be able to see them in there. So you see it looks black. Let's mix it in, see what happens. There we go. Now it's doing it. Now it's looking black. So I'd recommend some of this. You might be able to find it on sale. This is carbon black. This could cost you, it's only 1 ounce. I've had it for almost 2 years. And it could cost you, it's a beautiful black though. Anywhere from $10 to $12. I think it's worth it though. Okay, there we go. Now, well, still looking gray, isn't it? It's just a really deep gray. If I put it here, it still looks gray to me. And it's gonna, so my concern is that white's gonna be in the background. So the black is already gonna lighten up once it mixes with this white. So we want it to be a true black, so we've got to add more. Okay, I'm gonna add more. Oh, wait, what I did to this thing. I think it's just almost out. You little bad thing, you. Let's just take this off and see what happens. Just forget, I'm just gonna go right through here. Oh, whoops, okay, there we go. That should do it. See if that does it. Got my hands older. This is why it's good to wear gloves. If you get your nails done, wear gloves. Yeah, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Yeah, see how it's looking more black now. Still might look like a real dark gray, but I think it's dark enough, I think. Maybe not. I might change my mind. Let me take a look. Maybe a little more. It's going to be on a big cam. I want it to look good because I'm going to probably sell this one. I'm not screwing, whoops, I'm not screwing around. I just poured it in there. Okay. So I don't recommend getting ivory black unless you want it. If you want a true black, get Elmer's black or get carbon black. Ivory black's a little lighter. Okay, ivory black's a little lighter, all right? Right on. That's looking good to me now. Now that's looking like black. All right, let's add some water. I'm gonna have to be careful because I really mixed this thing to the hilt, didn't I? So I'm gonna go a little slow. Just don't slosh it all out. I'm afraid it's gonna cut off on me at a certain point. Let me see. If it does, we'll just go to part 2. Am I still recording? I think I am. It says live. I am. 2 people are in here. Hey, my 2. This is probably my friends. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. I cannot read comments. I haven't figured out how to do that. You guys can talk to each other, but because I've got my full screen on my iPad, I cannot figure out how to read comments or answer questions like other people do. And I just go straight through. So I go right to my YouTube channel and then I go live. Whereas I think some people that do lives and stuff like that talk to people or doing some kind of, talking thing and they look at the comments, it's because I think they're using a program. Right now, this, I might have got myself into a little hot water here. So I might have made this thing not thin enough and I'm up to my maximum. So let's just see how that. It's like that, and it doesn't look even on your stick. It's because it's not mixed in, okay? We don't need that. We're done with that. Let's take this off the table. I'm actually feeling better. So thanks for being here, you guys. I'm glad that I went ahead and went live because I just was in bed all day. Just feeling bad, man. Just not feeling good at all. All right. It's a little thick. So now I got to do this. I'm not looking forward. Oh, God, I already spilled it. I'm not looking forward to this part at all. Jesus, I made a mess. Okay. All right, let's add a little water. Okay. Okay, this one's good. This is probably the thickness that I want, so I think I'm going to have to thin everything else down. I think this is perfect right here. Let me just show you. It really doesn't leave much of a mound. Let me show you this. Watch. See that? That's really what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh, wait, you see that? There's a goober in there. What if I have a goober? See that? Kind of a mound. Barely. That's how we want them. But not so thin that it's like water. It's got to have some consistency to it, okay? This is nice though, right here. That's beautiful. The other ones are thicker, so I'm going to show you right now. These are thicker. We're going to thin them out. We got all the colors, so we're just about there. Yeah, this, I can feel it. And you'll get to where you can feel it when you stir it. See how it's thicker? Not too much thicker, but just a little bit thicker. Just add a little water. And we'll be there. Boom, 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 babies. Boom, boom, boom. Scrape your stick. Scrape your stick. Don't have a thickness left on your stick, and then keep stirring. Scrape your sides. Make sure your color's all blended. Scrape your sides. Okay, you got this. And we're gonna make something pretty. It's so easy, you can do it too. Any colors you like. You could do this with really soft colors too. It would be gorgeous. Still a little thick, see that? Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. This takes time to learn. Be patient with yourself. So start with smaller amounts, start with smaller canvases. This is it's a big thing to do large canvases, but you'll get there. And then, you know, always check Michael's, go in the pro department, sign up for their emails, because that is where you're going to find your best. I haven't found better prices anywhere. Not on Jerry's Artrama, not on Blick. There's another one too called Jackson's Art. They're in the US too, and they have sales too. Or, you know, SALES, not CELLS. I'm looking. Okay, now I'm looking at it, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to take a look. It's feeling pretty good. Now I'm going to take this black one because I like the black. I'm going to take a look at the black. This is how I do it. It's a slow process. And I can see that the black's thinner. Can you see that? See that? Looking pretty good. But it's thinner. And watch this one again. See? A little bit thinner. Maybe this is going to do it. Let's see if it does it. Let's hope it does. I think it will. I'm ready to pour, babies. I'm all ready to get that pour on. Now, I could tape the sides off, but I'm not going to, even though I'm going to put this in a gallery, because I'm just going to paint the sides black or gray or whatever. Okay, because I'm going to pour off, and then sometimes if there's a cool pour design on the sides, you might just want to leave it. So really about your taste. I know someone who sells paintings for $3,000 a piece, and he does not paint the sides of his canvas. He lets his canvas be however it is. So, I think we're there. We're damn close. It'll be a little thin, just one little drop. I don't want to get too perfect because we want to paint before midnight, right? I might have to go take a bathroom break real quick, you guys. Let's get this done, and we'll all take a little break. Okay, well, there's, oh, you can actually take your, you can just take your device with you into the bathroom. I can't. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that blue pretty? Doesn't that just say ocean? Blue and white and yellow. Doesn't it just say summer, baby? Okay, let's check this. It's thick too. Okay, so this is a little thick. So we're gonna thin it down a little bit. Gonna thin it a little bit, my babies. All right, there we go. So I was dating this guy. And I did a painting like this with him. I don't know why I forgot his name. Apologize to whoever, to that guy who it is. I know his name, I just can't think of it right now. But we painted together. It was fun because he was into painting. That's really cool. And I did this paint, I did the same colors, and I was so happy with how it turned out. He is super cool painting too. Not quite. It's almost there. I can feel it in the stick when I go like that. I can feel that it's not quite thinned out. You'll be able to feel it in your paints. It just takes a while. But just notice when you're stirring it and go like this when you're, you know, after you stir in the water, go like this and feel it. You'll be able to feel. You'll be able to feel you'll get the feel for it. Truly will. And I might have to thin out this white because that's feeling a little thick now. So let me tell you what, you don't want your base color, that's going to be your, because that's going to be my flow, right? My base color, all white everywhere, that's my flow. That is the guide to help everything flow. If that's thicker than these, what'll happen is that'll kind of come to a stop, and then the other paints will roll over it. And you might see your paint start rolling over each other. And it just happens anyway sometimes. It's hard to make it perfect, but you want to always make sure that your flow paint, your bottom paint is nice, not too thin. You don't want to be like water. But you want, this is in charge of the flow. This is like, you know, when you're bowling and you got to have that, when you're, you know, and you want your ball to go down to hit the pins, you know, you've got to have that wax. This is like that. This is like the wax or whatever. You know, this is what allows the flow, your base color. So that definitely can't be, you don't, oh, good, I just did. You don't want that to be thicker than your other paints, but you don't want it to be way thinner. But if it had to be one or the other, you'd want it thinner than thicker. Does that make sense? I hope that's helpful. It took me a while to figure out, and that's not anything that I have ever heard anybody say that does painting. Well, that's one of the secrets that they might keep from you, or maybe they don't realize it. Just little things like that you need to know to be successful in your painting. Okay, let's take a look. I think it's good. Could be a little thick, but I think it's going to work. I hope you can see it. Okay, So that one, boom. Oh my God, 2 more. Okay, pretty yellow. Let's take a look at you. You're a little thick. A little bit thick. So let's thin it out. Let's give it a little thin. Let's thin it out a little bit. There we go. Boom, boom, babies. After I mix up my green, I'm going to go take a bathroom break, and then I'll be back and I'll set it up. So go get yourself some snacks or whatever. Or a drink, or your soda, or your water, or whatever. Change your clothes, whatever you need to do. And then we'll lay them down and we'll tilt, and it'll be awesome. I think that might still be a little bit thick. Hang on. Take a look. Okay, this might be good. Let's take a look. I think it's just a wee bit thick. Okay, let's let it, this is going to do it for sure. Get this baby done. Oops. Get a little crazy with it. Get a little crazy with it. I think that this application I'm going to do would be really pretty in pastels. I have done it in a pastel, in like a gray and a yellow, and I just woke up at 5:30 in the morning one day. I was like, oh, I'm going to do these colors. I just got up and did it. It just turned out gorgeous. I don't even know where that painting is right now. I might have gave it to somebody. Okay, we're going with this one. That's good. Feels good. Feels good. Let's check this one. Pretty green. A little thick. I feel the thickness in it. Oh yeah. I can just feel it when I stir it. A little thick. If you're not seeing it, don't worry about it. It's gonna come. You're gonna get it. You just don't learn it overnight, okay? This application is not meant to get cells. It could get some cells, but typically it doesn't. If I wanted it to, I could add some silicone in here. There are other people that work with certain kinds of house paints. Metallic paints will make you have cells, so if you did this with metallic paints, you could end up with some cells, you know, to have the other colors showing through. So that could happen. You do want your paints thin enough for your other colors to come through when you're working with cells, trying to get cells. Okay, you don't want your paints real thick when you're doing that, because you want the paints to come up through the bottom. This might need just a wee bit more. Let me just see here. It almost seems the same. Let me check my black, because my black's real thin. Black might be I think my black's the thinnest. Let's see. No, it's close, but yeah, no, it needs a little more water. I think my blue and my red might be a little thick, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I might thin my blue out just a little bit more. Let's get this all mixed in, scrape the stick, Get it all mixed in. Sorry for all the shadow. I can't put a lamp over there, but hopefully I won't get in the shadow too much. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is really good. Look. This is more like the black. Does this need more? Let me see. It's pretty good. Just needs a drop. What a pain, huh? You gotta have patience. You gotta have patience when you do this. I don't feel like I'm having any patience. Did I already add into the blue? Okay, that's good. That's enough. That's good. Better. Let's see about the blue. Did I already add into the blue? I can't remember. Doesn't feel like it. I don't think I did. You can watch this. And if you forget, like, what did she say? And you can just take your finger and scroll through it and then watch it. And watch, and this will help you when you're mixing paints. Just remember, you've got to have them thin enough to flow. It's got to flow. Better. I just took a little bit out. See how that's better? Just took just a little bit more. Let's check the red. I think the red needs it. Feels a little thick. Just feels a little thick when I stir it. Just a little bit thick. Let's add a little water. Okay, let's see if this does it. No, good, 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 good. It's good. Okay, white. You've got to be thinner. Want you guys to see it. A little bit thinner. Okay. This is nice because it has a pouring spout. I got this at the dollar store. Yeah, I want to make sure that I have enough. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pour it around the edges. You can always take your blow dryer too and move it around if you want to. Some people do that. You can use the spatula. Let's take a look. A little bit thick still. See that? Let's thin it just a little bit. So it truly is a recipe, you know? Truly is a recipe when you're thinning your paints. And you can buy paints that are already thinned out. Pouring Masters. I like them a lot. They're a little thick. So depending upon what you want to do, you might have to add, you can add them to a little bit of Floetrol, a little bit of water, and make them, you know, make them go further, make them last longer. All right? All right, let's see here. Mixin', mixin', mixin'. We're doing a little more. Okay, oops, that's a lot. This should be plenty now. This should be enough in this big giant cup. scrape it around. Scrape it around. Get it off the bottom. Let's scrape it around. Get it off the bottom. Let's scrape the stick. Okay, and then let's scrape it around. Now let's take a look if it's right there, if it's right here. So it's just about at the 4 cups. So it was 2 cups of Floetrol, a cup of paint, and looks like a cup of water. Now that's with this paint. You can't apply that method to all your paints. You could use it as a guide, but it depends upon the paint that you're using. Okay? Just remember that. Not all paints are created equal, and some are thinner, some are thicker. Some you'll lose the color. Oh, look what I did. I think it's good now. I think it's good now, you guys. We're getting to the good part. Thanks for being here. It takes some patience doing this, doesn't it? This is how I say it. It'll be mindfulness. You have to focus. Okay, let's see. I think we're good now. It's a lot better. I don't want to make it too thin. This feels like it might be a little bit on the thick side. Oh, Jesus. Do I do just a little? I need just a tiny little bit more. Okay. I'm going to put the lid back on. I'll stick my water over here. I'm going to put it back in the cupboard in a minute here, because I don't have a lot of room. And then I'm gonna go use the bathroom, you guys, real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more water. And then I will unwrap the canvas and I'll show you how we clean the canvas real quick. And we'll pour, all right? So if you have extra sticks, like I have all these sticks here for mixing, put them away so you don't pour paint all over them. And if you don't have a lot of room, just put your paints away. I used to leave my paints out or just put them underneath my table, but I'm trying to stay a little more organized. It's easier when you're trying to find stuff, you know? Okay, I think this is good. We're gonna go with this. Let's just scrape it. And pretty good. Might be a little bit thicker than everything else, but I think it's going to be okay. All right, so I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to keep these really close by because I might need them. And I'm going to put these paints away. I'm going to put this lid, oh, that lid's down. This and this. I'm going to put this away. Red, and then the black was over here. This black and my green over here. This garbage and the plastic. I'm gonna put this back. I'm putting my flood. Oh, gotta use a lot of flood on this. Putting my flood and my water back. Okay, no, get back in here. All right, and I'm gonna get these scissors back. Where they're going, and I'm going to take these sticks, this, and this, and this, put it back. Where do I keep these? I think I keep these over here. They're pigs, I keep them out. Bam, bam. Oh, no, don't you go falling over. No, don't you do that. Okay. What is that cup doing there? Okay, go. This goes in here. Hang on just a second, guys, and we'll be right with you. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some water. And I'll be right back. All right, and I'm gonna put this thing down, put the canvas down, which is right there, boom, bam. All right, we're still live, I'll be right back. So I'm gonna keep this going, put this away. I'm not gonna use this frog tape, so I'm putting that away. I'm putting this back where it goes. I'm putting this back over here. Okay. All right, finally, we're gonna be ready for the fun part. And then this, so that's my nicotine. We don't want to get paint on the nicotine, and I'm not using that right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you in just a minute. I mean, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. Okay, guys. Anybody time me? I'm going to move this lamp real quick, and then I'm going to move it back. I just don't want it in my way. So, I'm going to go like this with my paints for right now, because I've already had it down. I've already had my canvas down, and then I'm going to I'm going to show you what I do. You can buy all kinds of fancy little things to put your canvas on. But I'm going to tell you what works super good. Works just fine. And that would be these little cups, these little Dixie-like cups. Okay, this is a 24 by 36. This is by Artist Loft. I got it on Michael's. And I'm taking, these all come individually wrapped because they're professional. When you buy the other ones in a group, sometimes some of them are individually wrapped and not all of them. This is what this thing looks like if you want to buy one. Buy it on sale though. My God, don't pay $60 for it. Okay, wait and get them on sale. They sometimes come with these sticks that you can put in them, which I don't totally understand how to use. Okay, so it looks like this on the back. It's just got the bar on the back there. So, let's get this out of the way. I'll show you what we do. So now we're gonna put this out of the way. I'm gonna stand, so I'm gonna move my little thing. Get a leveler. Tables are not all created equal. And okay, so my friend Tori, who I did the live with, who's getting ready to start a channel, she just moved into a new place. She said they've been built for a long time, but this place was built in 2006. And I'm telling you, I think these floors are all uneven because my stuff's never even. She put her canvas down, and I'll be danged. Her shit was level. I was just like, what? Like, she didn't have to do anything. It was totally level. She lives in a real, I was like, this is the right place for you to be living because your stuff's all level. Okay, this is gonna go here. Whoops. Here and here. I better get, I have to be careful with these paints. So I really need more room. You could just imagine, right? I got this thing up against my head. This will knock over my paints or something. Oh, you know what I want to do too? Here's what else I want to do, because I'm going to have pour off. And when I have the pour off, where did I put my paper towels? Here they are. When I have the pour off, I don't want it running down the side of my table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these paper towels down here just to soak up any pour off, because I don't have plastic, I have paper up here. So I'm just going to do a couple rows of this to keep myself safe. Okay, like that, like that. I need to get another one over here. Let's get a couple more here, like this. This is good. Okay, and then it looks like I have to take it all the way to the edge here. Boom, boom. Because this table is about, probably only 2 feet wide, or maybe a little bit more than 2 feet wide. I don't know. Okay, so boom. Like this. Get it right up there. We'll just put that there. Let's do another row. Right here. Pour off. So plastic's probably the best thing to do, but even with the plastic, it could roll off the plastic, right? So just make sure that you have something set up. You know, if you're doing a smaller one, you can get like you know, like a box where you you know, where you store things in if you're doing a smaller painting, and you could literally just kind of like, you know, pick it up and pour it into there, and then you could set it on the edges. I do have that. So when I did a class in the summer, that's what we did. We painted over boxes. Okay, let's get this thing in there. See. Oh no, you guys, this is gonna be crazy. I think that this is gonna be crazy. Okay, look. So see, that's really hardly, oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. I think this is a mistake for me to try to pour on here. Oh my God, I'm crazy. I lost my mind. I'm gonna get my drapes out of the way. Okay, this is, I don't know. This might be a little insane. I don't think, okay, a little insane for me. All right, let's get the leveler. Let's see how I'm off. could be off, which I'm not excited about if that's the case. Let's see. It's gonna go that way a little bit. Let's tilt that way a little bit. Do that. Yep, let's tilt that way a little bit. It's okay here. It's okay here. It's off there. Way off there. Holy cannoli. It's okay there. Way off there. Okay, I got a few issues. I'm gonna have paint dripping. Is what I'm gonna have. I don't want to pour off too much. Okay, so I'm gonna spray my canvas. This is gonna be a challenge. I bought this at Target. This is glass. It's probably for plants. I like it for this. Mixture. Oops. Oh, I think somebody tightened that up on me. What the hell? Is that all tightened up? I don't want to break it. Oh no. It doesn't want to move. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, okay, there. Okay, I flipped it. Okay, let's see, is it gonna work now? Yeah. Okay, I'll break stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna spray it. Okay, because I'm gonna clean it, but I should have done it. I usually do the back too. You can do the back too. I'm not going to because it's gonna be too much to put it back. All right, there's that. Now my canvas was covered up, but I still like to just kind of spray it and just kind of clean it off a little bit, okay? All right, you guys, let's do it. This is the fun part now. Would it take like an hour, I'm sure, to get to this place, right? Okay. And the light is not looking that great to me. Let me just fix this. Boom, boom. We've got one person in here. Thank you for being here. Let me see if I can just raise this up. Hang on. Let me raise it up a little bit like that. Tighten it like that, and then go like this. There's the edge. Wait, maybe I need to go up a little bit more. Hang on. I want you to see the whole thing. Oh my God. Up. Get it straight. There, like that. Back into focus. Just give it a second. One person's in here. Thank you for being here. Of course, I can't see because. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's in focus there. Where's the end? Right there. In my camera, I can barely see it. I hope you can see it. The edge is cut off a little bit over here. I don't know what that's about. All right, so there we go. We're ready to pour. Okay, so we're gonna flood it. I'm very nervous because I don't have hardly any room. I don't have any room. I don't have any room to move it around very much. Oh my God. This is insane. Replace the carpet. I should have plastic underneath, but I don't. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. This. Okay, I'm using all of the paint. So you'll use 3 cups of paint when you're doing a 24 by 36. You're gonna need all 3 cups of paint, okay? Just so you know. I never even measured it until now. So I'm glad that I did that. And I'm just being particular so to help you guys, to help anybody. So There, and then I can go rinse that out later when I'm done and then use it all over again. So I'm just gonna kind of, so I'm not scraping it like that. But see, I'm just gonna kind of just take this and flow it around. God, it's off the edge right here, man. Okay, it needs to, oh my God. I'm crazy, don't do this. I shouldn't be doing such a big canvas, but I'm gonna have to do it on the floor, like in my living room from now on, because this is just too dang big. It's just too dang big for this table. All right. I don't know. I don't want to take it all the way to the edge, really. Because it's gonna have to. I want to have some negative space, I think, because I don't know. I don't really want to drip it off the sides too much. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to be making a gigantic mess all over my floor. So it's just gonna be a challenge. I might start cussing in a few minutes. I don't know. I got room here. I can pour it off to the. I can pour it down here. I just can't really pour it off the sides here. Too much. Does that make sense? Just maybe a little bit. You know what I mean? That's it. Just a little bit. I got a lot of flood here. Okay, I just saw a little goober. There it is right there. You're coming out. Nope. Okay. Okay. So you can see a few little bubbles. You're gonna get some air bubbles when you're doing this. Oh my God. I don't know, I'm crazy. I can't believe I'm attempting this on this thing. This is insane. I feel like I should do something different, like a swipe or something. Bring it on down that way, you know what I mean? Bring it on down. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Always wear your apron, because then you can just wipe your hands on it. Okay. So I'm going to plug in my heat gun. I have a heat. Where's my heat gun? Huh. Not sure. Did I bring it back up here? I had it at my friend's. Oh, it's in my bag of stuff. Where's my bag of tricks? I know I had that. There it is. I see it. You guys, we might be doing something different tonight, because I am afraid of pouring it down the back of my wall. Let's see here. What's this go to? What's this go to? Okay, so I can do this. So I need to get, I bought this, I think, off of Amazon for like $14 or something a long time ago. And I need to get a new torch. They don't last that long. But I haven't bought one yet, so I'm just gonna pop any air bubbles. And you can see that this is not all completely even. But I've got flood down here, so we're good. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. I hope we're good. I may not have enough flood. Okay, so now what I don't remember is, what color do I put down first? That's the part I don't remember. I'm not sure. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Look at all my colors. So, let's let it sit for a second. All right. Let's go ahead and pop the bubbles. There's a little bit of bubbleage going on here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, we got a rounded tip stick. See how it wants to go this way? No. So what I can do is I can always put a popsicle stick underneath to keep it from coming off the edge here too much. Okay. I'll use a chopstick or something. This is rounded. I don't have a marble, so I'm going to use the end of my paintbrush. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to act like I have a marble. And I'm going to go da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over here like this. And around like this. And here, though. See how it's just creeping over to this side? Bam, bam. This is no. This is a no, no, no. So it's not even, but I'm seeing that right now. So, not super worried about it. Okay. I'm just gonna slowly tilt it. Some people like to tilt really fast. Now I have to be careful too, you guys, because I don't want this thing going all wacko crazy. Okay. We're gonna stretch it this way. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna move this light over here so you can see better. Gonna get these. Okay, let's see what I want to do. I've got a little bit left here, so I kind of want to take some around like this. kind of want to bring it in here like this. I think I have some red in here. Oh, I got a lot of red, so I'm going to take some red. I'm just going to go like this. Here I'm going to go like this. And we're just going to have some fun with it. Okay, like that. All right. Bring it back down. I'm going to move my lamp. I want to check. Okay, I do have room right there, so if it spills over right there, I'm okay. Okay. Boom. I ain't taking it no more. Oh my God, I hope to God that's not going off there. Okay. It's pretty saturated. I'll bring it back. Okay, now I've got to get a couple paper towels down there. Where's my paper towels? Where are they? Not a good time to not know where your paper towels are. Here's some. Here's one from the other painting. What the hell did I do with them? Oh, here they are. All right, so let's get some paper towels down here. Let's go like this. There we go. I'm a little bit concerned because I don't have a lot of room. Oh, you guys, this is crazy. Oh yeah, I think it's on the wall right there. Let's just lift this up. Put it right there like that. There we go. And you just get down there and just kind of go work there. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I got paint on my. I can paint my walls. It's okay. It's a studio. It's okay. I got a little bit of stuff there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's my house. So I guess it's okay. If I was at my friend's house, he'd be like, what the hell did you do? Okay. There we go. Take your time. We got room down here. See, I got room down here. So this is kind of where I want to end. That's why I'm doing the top right now. So it's kind of where I want to end. Does that make sense? Because I got room for a runoff there. God dang it, these damn drapes. These are great drapes, but get over there, drapes. Okay, so I'm gonna readjust because this thing's off the table right here. We're gonna bring it over here like this. What did I hear? Did I hear a cup drop? I think I did. Okay, so let's bring it this way. Well, let's pick it up. Just bring it this way on the table. Okay? On the table. I like this stuff. Whoops, I like this stuff right here. So, and I'm touching it, and I know I'm touching it. I know I'm touching my wall. Okay. God damn it. God. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, not a good idea. What not to do. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, you guys, I'm fucked up right now. This is fucked up. It's looking good. It's looking good. But I gotta go get some more paper towels. Oh my God. It's going all over the carpet. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Hang on. Shit. Only I could do something like that. Okay. Hang on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get more paper towels. Oh, crap. Crap I do. Okay, Lisa. You're making a mess for yourself, girl. Yeah. And I filmed it. Okay, I got a little on the oh my God. Okay. I got a little down here on the carpet. Let's just put that down. It's dripping, you guys. Hang on. Oh my God. I'm having a crisis. Yeah. I'm having a crisis. Oh, that's really pretty. But I don't want it on there. Oh my God. Hang on. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do that. Put two tables together. Get a bigger table. Do it on the floor. If you don't have room, do it on the floor. I don't care about this desk. That part doesn't bother me. It's on this lamp. I'm doing a paint pour on a lamp at the same time. Okay, there we go. I should have done this first, and I didn't. Okay, so now I think it can handle a few drips, but it's not going to be able to handle it back here on this side. So what I got to do, so I got to come over here. Take a look. God damn it. These fucking things. Okay, let's move this. Let's move this. It's going to be really pretty. I could say that much. But let's, that. Okay, so what I want to do, I just want to get down under here. Okay, so, like that. Because I'm bringing it down this way. Get this off of here. Get this off. I gotta get it ready. Hang on, I gotta put some reinforcements in. We're gonna get it right. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Prepare for the rest of it. This is not what I planned, but I'm really liking it. So let's go like that. Now, you guys see, I'm getting reinforcements down here. Okay. Somebody's still watching. Oh God, I hope you're having a good time. Okay. Watching Lisa fuck it all up. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. Here we go. Boom, boom, babies. Let's do it. Now. Holy hell. All right, let's bring it down this way. Yeah. Oh, shit. Fell off the cup. It's okay. All right, is how it is what it is. Okay, No. 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 Oh God, it's heavy. Do it this way. All right. Boom, shkadinga. Now we're gonna go back over here like this. Right up on this motherfucker. Yeah. Right there. Okay, now I like this a lot. I want to keep it like this. So now what I gotta do? Oh yeah, all my cups just totally fucking flaked on me. They flaked on me, babies. Hang on. Hang on. No, you get back over here like this. Now, where's that cup? Come here, cup of dew. Oh, you fell on the floor. Oh, there you are, you little fucker. Come here. Okay. Shit. This goes here like this. Oh, fuck. Oh, help me, Lord. Where's my help? This is the thing. Now, if I was married, I'd be like, baby, get over here and help me. Help me. Help me. Okay, let's see. Where's the cups? Oh, my God. Do we just put it flat? We just put this fucker down flat. Is that what we do? Okay, wait. We just put it flat. Hang on. Oh yeah, these cups are fucked up. These cups are fucking all fucked. Look at that. Right, come here. Fucker. Get off of there, you fucker. Okay, I got my, oh God. There's another one somewhere around here. What? Right there. Okay, you get down there. No, no, no. A no, a no, no, no. A no for you. Okay, this is, yeah, part of a comedy routine is what it looks like, doesn't it? I like it a lot. Very wet underneath. I like it a lot though. So we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. What? What's in the sink? Something that's preventing me from washing my hands. All right. So now I gotta figure something out. I must figure out a solution quickly while everything is dripping all over the damn place. So hang on. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta figure out a solution. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I like this a lot. A lot. Okay? Let's heat gun it. Jesus Christ. Oh! No, you don't give me shit. You don't do that. Okay. I like this a lot. Okay? Okay. It's just paint. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. No. So now I've got a lot of leftover paint, so let's just scoop this fucker up right here. Let's just pour it on here like this. Nobody knows. Except you guys. Oh my God, look at all this fucking paint. And I have all this extra paint here. So what I'm gonna do now, gotta get this off of here because it's so saturated. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out of here because it's really, really saturated. Where's my garbage? Let me get my garbage. It's gonna garbage. There. So we did a little more tilting without really wanting to. Right there. Okay. And that's going in here like this. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. It's just getting off of here like this. It's getting off of here like this. So I got rid of that. So, ow. Ow. I think I just burnt my foot on the Can you just get back over there? Alright, so I did that. Yeah, I've got some paint on the floor, but that's okay. Can manage that. Now, throw that in here. I'm going to take this here. All right, now, what I want to do, I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to wipe this off here. Okay. Gonna get that off here. So I'm actually ripping some of this paper off. These things are gonna happen as you paint. So first thing to do is have a drop cloth everywhere. And I have done that before. So I'm gonna pick it up like this. I'm gonna try to keep it even. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Get this wet shit over here. Alright. And then, well, I'm not prepared enough. Shit. Just gonna scooch it. Scooch it, scooch it, scooch it. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab this here like this. Grab this here like this. I'm going to scooch this here like this. Is very heavy. Oh, that will be going into the garbage tonight. Boom. Boom. Okay, now I can set it back down here like this. I've got rid of all the extra problem paint crap. Okay? So let me get some more cups to stick under here. Okay. All right. And then I can clean that off, I think. No. 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 You don't get to fall over. All right. So. Is good. All right, you guys, so you get to see I have never had a disaster quite like that with the paint. But I realized it was going to be a disaster because I was pouring, right? And I just didn't have a wide enough space. So this is a desk. I'm painting on a desk that some friends gave me when they have a lot of money. When they upgraded some stuff. So it still looks good. And it's very heavy. So I'm not sure if those cups are strong enough, but I do have these little things that I could turn upside down, and I think that they might be strong enough to support the edges. Okay, so let's just, shit. Let's just do this. All right. Up we go. Jesus Christ, to the edge. Let me just hold this up here like this, to the edge. Okay, I can kind of tell where the canvas is just from here. Let's see if we can get this right. Thank God I'm wearing my pajamas. Right there. Yeah? And then let's turn this one. Okay, now you have to go more. And then this one here. And then this one here. Let's see. Boom. And boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I think that I have it. In place. With a disaster. I do have some paint drips on my floor. Now let's look at the composition. I burnt my heel with my heat gun. And I would like to cover this, but I can always paint that. So let's take a look at it. Let me bring you down. Let me just put this over here in the middle. And let me bring you down closer. Oh my God. Did you have a good time laughing? Oh my God, there's still somebody in here. Okay, whoever you are, you're my friend. You need to send me a text. Let's look at it close, okay? All right. So I add a little something, something there. Trippy. Now you can see that the black broke up and wanted to mingle with the rest of the paints, which is weird. Now, it held with the red quite well. But the green and the pink, the yellow and the green and the blue didn't seem to mix out well with the red and the black. I'm not sure why that is. To tell you the truth, I don't know. Now, over here on the edge here, I think this is cool. I like that. I really like this. So see how it's all creamy? This is what I expected, the whole entire painting to be creamy. Like that. Like how the red and the black and the white are. But it didn't want to do that. It didn't do that. See that? Now see how the edge is white right there? So then, what some people do is if they're going to have a certain color on the edge, they may paint it like all red or something like that, so that's white right there. So what I can do later is I can come through and add some color to it, or I can leave it that way. But that does bother some people in their paintings. Okay, and then I ended up getting cells. And I didn't mean to get them. But here I have cells here. With the yellow and the blue. And then I've got the red and the white and the red and the white and the black. They love to be together. But they did not love being with these other colors. And the blue's real pretty. But as you can see, the other colors are just like, I don't know what was going on. But let me see if I can get kind of like the whole picture for you guys and show you. So there it is. I like it though. It looks a little bit fluorescent. It'll look super cool with you know, with resin on it. I don't know about that little dude right there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we're going to leave it and see what happens. Now, if I decide later that I don't like it, I can paint over it. But this did not turn out the way I planned. And that is oftentimes what happens with fluid art. So, and then there's my garbage bag full of wet paper towels. But it's going to be fine. It's going to dry okay now. I don't see any more drips happening. I saved it pretty good. I got to clean the walls there, but I can get that off. So, thanks for sticking with me. And, yeah. All right, you guys. The painting did not turn out the way I wanted. I'm going to try it on a smaller canvas. But I do love the white going through there. I love that. It's interesting. I think it's pretty. I think it'll look good up on the wall. So anyway, I'm going to sign off once I figure out how to go out the live. And I'm going to call it a night. Dang, that stressed me out right there. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. I hope you guys have a good week and happy Valentine's Day. Peace.